Yeah, crazy. What's up, Ghost of Cod? Yeah, so look, this serial killer, he thought he got away with it, but 45 years later, you know, he almost got away with it if it weren't for the meddling kids. Literally, probably in his case, kids to him. Like,
Hi, good morning. I'm
hey, right
so
on,
sorry.
man.
I'm super embarrassed.
Yeah.
Hi, puppy.
Let me get.
This man is 74-year-old John Arthur Getrew, an elderly homeowner in Hayward, California. What he doesn't know is that he's speaking with an undercover officer closing in on a decades-old secret, and things are about to take an unexpected turn.
I was turning around in your driveway and I accidentally hit your car.
Which one?
The one parked in the driveway. Do you want to maybe take a look to see if we should exchange insurance information?
Why the name change?
Oh man, I'm so sorry. So embarrassing.
Sure, something.
Yeah, I got the right one. Yeah.
Wait in the car. Go ahead and face the car.
All right, what's this?
We'll talk to you in a minute. Anybody else in the house?
No, my wife's at work.
Deputies give John a routine pat-down before he's led to the front seat of a police vehicle.
Take a seat.
You want to rest on that
You're
seat?
gonna close the door, make sure the dogs.
Yes.
We'll take care of your dog.
Okay.
Yeah.
Though he hasn't been told why he's been arrested, John applauds the deputies for the ruse.
Good line for coming out of the house. Get that guy out of the house.
Months earlier, cold case investigators in Santa Clara County reopened a murder case that had remained unsolved for 45 years. DNA from the crime scene was compared to a public database, allowing investigators to trace a family tree and identify John, a husband, father, and former Boy Scout leader, as the primary suspect. Investigators bring him in for questioning, hoping to uncover the truth. Is this devoted husband and father simply the wrong man? Or has his carefully lived life been a cover for something far more sinister? The following is based on official police records, and most of the footage has never been seen before.
So I'm Sergeant Cortez, okay? I'll let you know what's going on and why you're here today,
Yeah,
okay?
I'd like to know.
Yeah, absolutely, of course. Before I let you know what's going on, I just want to get your personal information. Just confirm your name. Your full name is John Arthur
Getrew.
Getrew?
Getreu.
Okay. Were you ever in the military?
No.
No. Have you ever been arrested in the past?
No.
John shares basic information about his past and childhood, revealing that he was born in Newark, Ohio, and spent the early years of his life moving frequently due to his father's long military career. He spent a significant part of his teen years in West Germany, where his family lived on a U.S. military base.
Now, you mentioned that you had never been arrested. And I found out something happened in Germany.
Okay.
Can you tell me about
I
that?
was arrested in Germany.
Okay, what happened with that? Can you tell me about that?
I was accused of murder.
The revelation is especially jarring, given that he's here today on accusations of his involvement in a completely separate murder.
Tell me
He
about
did that one too.
what happened. What was the accusation
I don't
against
know
you?
nobody.
I killed a chaplain's, or not chaplain, yeah, a chaplain's daughter.
Okay,
And that was all I knew.
okay. Do you remember what happened
No.
with this young female?
No.
No?
I didn't even know her.
The young girl, 15-year-old Margaret Williams, attended a dance at an American youth club one Saturday night in 1963, when John was just 18 years old. The two were said to have met on the street shortly after, where she agreed to let him walk her home. Her body was discovered the next day on a baseball diamond behind the club. She'd been sexually assaulted and strangled.
You didn't even know her? Why did they arrest you? I mean,
Probably the next day
okay,
after they found the body, I guess.
okay. How did they tie you to this body? How did they connect you to this body?
Somebody had seen me, walk that direction or walk towards the school, or
Okay,
it was an elementary school.
okay. Did you, I don't know the details of what
I
happened.
don't know the details either, so
Okay. Did you actually meet this young lady?
that's what they say.
Though John maintains his innocence, he was found guilty at trial for Margaret's murder, ultimately receiving a sentence of 10 years in a German juvenile prison. Because of his age at the time, he was released after serving roughly 2/3 of his sentence. Then he walked free.
And so you spent actually 6 years in prison?
What? So in Germany, 18. What is German law? So he did a murder and he was 18, but because of his age, he only got 10 years in Germany. Ah, nah. And then look, if y'all didn't notice, pay attention to the way his hands moving. You could tell he lying.
Something like that.
Wow. And then how, after you were released, what happened?
I just was dropped off at McGuire Air Force Base, and my father picked me up, and that was it.
That was it? You came back to the
Never
United
heard
States?
a word from him. Nothing.
Okay.
After returning to the United States, John moved to California, and in 1975 was once again at the center of a serious crime.
And then at some point, there was another accusation against you about a sexual assault from the Palo Alto Police Department?
Palo Alto Police Department.
Okay.
That's when I was the leader of an Explorer post.
Okay. Can you tell me about what happened there?
Nothing.
Okay.
You know, I
It's
was
just
accused, interviewed, and that was it.
Okay. What's this allegation? I got to ask you.
Yeah.
You know, this allegation that this young girl made against you that you sexually assaulted her.
Yeah.
Did that actually happen?
No, not that not that I know of. And if I was arrested for specifically that and then not even tried, then nothing's happened. Like I told him, nothing happened.
Yeah.
I never saw her again. You know.
Did you end up serving time for that?
Hey, did y'all peep? He said he never saw her again, but at first he said he didn't know who she was. Oh, I'm the one who caught that.
You remember?
No, I didn't. I didn't serve any time that I know of.
Okay.
I can't. You know.
Okay.
It was so piddly that.
You weren't didn't go to trial or anything
No.
like that? Okay.
According to multiple news sources, John was 31 years old when the teenager came forward, claiming he not only assaulted and strangled her, but threatened to kill her if she didn't comply. He received a 6-month sentence, serving just 30 days on weekends after 5 were suspended.
So I want to tell you a little bit about my investigation, okay? Are you familiar with the
What?
with Palo Alto area, Stanford area, the hills in Stanford?
California, y'all need to be shut down.
You ever go out there? You
I
ever,
was a scout leader. I traveled all those hills.
what hills? Which hills are you talking?
Well, we were out in the Bay, Half Moon Bay Hills,
Okay.
and I traveled up through there, hiked with the boys.
Did you ever go in the hills, like in the area around Page Mill Road? Page Mill Road, like just west of Stanford?
No.
No, you never went to that area?
No.
Okay. So I'm investigating there's a murder up there in the hills. Would there be any reason that you were ever up in those hills? No?
No.
Leslie Marie Perlov was a 21-year-old Stanford University graduate working as a law clerk at the North County Law Library in Palo Alto, California, in 1973. Her body was found dumped in the Stanford Dish hiking area. A floral scarf was found tightly knotted around her neck and had been used as a ligature to strangle her to death. It was DNA found beneath her fingernails that led them to John, who at the time worked near the Stanford campus as a security guard.
You ever see this young lady? You know her?
No. Who's that?
It's a young lady that an investigation I'm doing, and she was murdered.
Mm.
Do you ever see her at all?
No.
She look familiar?
Leslie's 1972 orange Chevrolet Nova was found parked at the gate of an old quarry near Old Page Mill Road, just east of where her body was found.
Do you remember ever stopping by the side of the road and looking into this vehicle?
No.
It's an orange Chevy Nova.
No.
No?
No, sir.
Okay. Do you know the name Leslie Perlov? Leslie Perlov?
No.
No? Okay. She wasn't a girlfriend of yours?
Oh, no.
Okay. I had to ask.
She's cute anyway.
Yeah, very.
That would
very
be
cute.
about, she'd be about 18 years old, I guess,
Okay.
at Stanford. Yeah, Stanford graduate, yeah. But that's it, I don't even recognize her.
Curiously, the sergeant hasn't shared with John that Leslie was a Stanford graduate.
Why do you say she's a Stanford graduate?
Well, just by the way she dresses and all in
Okay.
this area, you know.
Sure.
But, you know, I didn't say graduate either. I said, you know,
You said
she's a
graduate.
college kid.
Oh, okay.
And that's how old people
This
try to
young lady
manipulate
was
her.
obviously murdered, like I said. She was strangled. Would you ever think about doing anything like that?
Nope.
I know that you were accused of a sexual
Yeah.
assault, right? Would you ever think about committing a sexual assault?
I have no reason for it.
And I'm going to ask you these tough questions
Yeah,
because
yeah,
it's
yeah.
part of the investigation. When you were younger, did you ever fantasize about sexual assault?
It's what it sounds like by looking at my record.
Yeah. Or killing a young woman? Okay.
No.
In this investigation, if your DNA was on this young lady, why would you think your DNA was on her?
Haven't the slightest idea.
Were you involved in the murder of this young girl?
Nope.
As the sergeant continues to press for answers, John inches closer to a major mistake, not yet aware of what he's about to give away.
You know about DNA and how it's transferred, right?
Yeah.
What-
This can be how it's transferred. I can always tell.
Okay, tell me about
Yeah,
that.
one is semen.
Okay,
One is from the mouth.
sure.
You know,
Yeah.
that's the only two that I know of.
Okay.
Now, if there's some that are bodily, I mean, other than these two transferred, then it's totally different.
Okay. And you know about technology now, advances in
Technology
technology.
is getting good.
Yeah. So there's.
They're catching them every day. They're
Yeah.
catching
How do you think your DNA would be on a person?
Don't know.
You don't know. Okay.
Especially this person or these two persons.
What two persons?
Well, that you're talking about.
Yeah.
The two young women.
Okay. I showed you a picture of that one young lady.
Yeah. No.
Okay. What's the second young lady?
The one up on the one up on the hill.
Okay.
Yeah. There's two different places you're talking about.
Okay. One of them's up on the hill?
Yeah.
Okay. And then up on what hill? Well, you mentioned the hill.
You mentioned it.
I mentioned the hills.
Yeah.
Okay. And what's the other one? Because I don't remember another one.
Well, there's the two girls. There's not both the same place.
Okay. I mentioned one girl up on the hill.
Yeah, I mean, okay, wherever she
Okay.
was, wherever the second girl was.
Oh, okay.
While the sergeant doesn't yet know it, another woman was found in the Palo Alto area in 1974, 1 year after Leslie's body was discovered. 21-year-old Janet Taylor was found dumped along Sandhill Road in the same Stanford Dish hiking area. According to news sources, she'd also been assaulted and strangled to death. The serial killer responsible for the deaths of both Leslie and Janet would escape justice for decades, until now.
I think I'm at a point in my investigation that,
I'm guilty, and that's it.
well, I'm trying, well, there's a couple things, John. Your DNA's on her.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm not trying to find out who did it. What I'm trying to find out is why you did it.
Mm-hmm.
And I think you know more than you're telling me.
No, I wish I knew.
With John refusing to admit the truth, another investigator joins in the effort to obtain a confession, and the added pressure will soon tear his lies even further apart.
It's not an accident that your DNA got there. Your DNA and the type of DNA and where it is on the victim, there's no other explanation.
Mm-hmm.
You committed this crime. We know you committed this crime. Okay?
Mm-hmm.
What we don't know is why. And we're going to give you the opportunity to explain it to us.
You don't have to. I thought about it, and that's all I can think of. No.
No what?
No, I'm not guilty.
Okay. Well, I'm telling you right now you are.
Okay, fine.
Okay. You had to have known this day was coming.
Yeah, I know that. That's why it took so damn long.
As they push harder for the truth about Leslie, John once again lets slip that she wasn't the only one he left in the hills.
So why her?
I don't even know who she is. If that's the first girl or the one girl that's up on the hill or whatever, you know.
What do you mean the first girl?
Well, he said there's two people, there's two girls, unless I misunderstood him. They were killed within probably an hour of each other and 2 hours of each other, or day, or who knows.
Do you remember? How do you remember those details?
Some of the questions he's asked me.
Do you remember seeing any newspaper articles or media about those?
Nobody, but that girl there is not the other one that he showed me. If that's the girl there with, the other picture, I doubt it.
Why's that?
I mean, look at the body. Mm-hmm. It could be somebody else. I don't think they're the same one.
Is that why you don't recognize her?
No.
Because that's not the girl that you
I'm
killed?
not questioning. I don't recognize her. I've never seen her.
Do you think it was a different girl that you killed and that's not the one we're
I
showing
didn't
you?
kill any girl.
You didn't kill the girl in Germany?
No. Well, that's total different. That's when I was 18 years old or younger.
In a final confrontation, investigators force John to face the mounting evidence against him.
There's a situation in Germany where a girl ends up dead and you weren't there.
Mm-hmm.
Then we have a situation
Here. That was
years later after you came back to the States where a girl ends up dead and you say you weren't there, yet your DNA is there.
Mm-hmm.
What do you think the chances are of that happening?
I don't know.
What would you do if you were us and you were investigating this case? What would that look like to you?
There's a brick wall.
What do you mean there's a brick wall?
Well, I mean, you found out, you couldn't find out, so.
What do you mean I found out and I couldn't find out?
Nothing. I'm just let it go. I'm.
Well, you understand it's my job not to let things like that go, right?
I have nothing to say about it.
It's got to be quite a burden, John.
Mm-hmm. Well, I'm going to put the questioning from here on, unless I'm represented by somebody in the courts.
What do you mean?
A lawyer.
You'd like a lawyer?
I like a lawyer.
Okay. Thanks, John.
After requesting a lawyer, the interrogation came to an end. But justice quickly caught up with 74-year-old John Arthur Getrew, who was arrested and booked into the Santa Clara County Main Jail with a $10 million bond. In January 2019, DNA from the torn crotch of Janet Taylor's underwear was also determined to be a match for John. In September 2021, a jury found him guilty of first-degree murder with infliction of great bodily injury in the killing of 21-year-old Janet Taylor. He was sentenced to 7 years to life in prison, finally putting a serial killer who had escaped justice for decades behind bars for good. In January 2023, he pleaded guilty to the murder of Leslie Perloff and received a second life sentence to be served consecutive with the first. According to multiple news sources, John Getrew died of natural causes on September 22, 2023, at the age of 79.
Literally, like, who didn't know that was coming at the end? I'm finna stop taking my meds. I'm finna get up out of here. I'm not finna be here every day. Look at him. He looked like he did it. From them youngest pictures, you can tell he did it. Look, I don't know. But it ain't the fact. Y'all don't be want to solve them cases. It ain't. Y'all had his DNA. Y'all knew exactly who he was. Y'all didn't want to. Y'all didn't want to unless it benefit y'all and y'all making money off of it. Y'all really don't be want to do that. And the only reason it's benefited y'all is because y'all like, oh, we have a match. Now y'all can lock somebody up, make a big headline, look good, and make money off of it. If y'all they could have been caught this man. They could have been caught this man. If he had that much DNA at the scene of 2 different people, like, come on, man. Come on, y'all. Y'all can look. He did it. You could tell by his hands he did it. You could tell by his demeanor, everything. Look at him. He did it. You can't fool me, boy. You cannot fool me, man. I know a messed up individual when I see one. Like, what's man? Stop playing with me. Hey, y'all, look, watch out, because your name might be a serial killer. For real, though. Like, watch out, because your neighbor really might be a serial killer. Stop playing. People be thinking I'm playing. Like, no, I'm dead serious. Like, this crazy dude. Then he started, it's the way he was talking and like, oh, this and that, that and that. I was catching on just weird stuff. I might have been tripping, but I don't know, y'all. I don't think I was. But look, y'all, don't let y'all neighbors get up on y'all. Don't let these people catch y'all slipping. And if you look, say, if you can't defend yourself in this day and age, what are you doing? I'm not saying that you got to walk around like John Wick, but I'm just saying if somebody grab you, you should be able to make them let you go. Not, you should be able to make them let you go, you know? You should be able to make them let you go. So whenever you by yourself in them uncomfortable environments, y'all need to be able to you need to be able to take down a lion and a bear by yourself at a moment's notice. So what can a human do? Like, keep y'all head up, man, for real.
On May 8th, 2025, police...
We got another one of them 5-star GTA 1 levels. But you want to know the crazy part about them? Like, they usually are just people in slow cars that can't drive. Yep.
On May 8th, 2025, police dispatch in Columbus, Ohio received a frantic 911 call.
There was just a shootout. They're pulling off right now in a dark gray Ford with over 40-inch rims with black tinted windows. They just shot up one of my neighbor's places. We might need an ambulance. I don't know if anybody...
And then you in the most outrageous car ever.
I think the guy, he has on a construction jacket, black shirt, jeans.
As officers rushed to the scene, they spotted the suspect's lifted truck speeding towards them.
Is that a lifted Tahoe? Yeah. Didn't I just tell y'all? In the world's worst cars, slowest, most, like, you're in a lifted Tahoe.
S96, give me the air. We got that Tahoe, southbound Cleveland, passing Melrose.
Is him right here? Like, look at how outrageous that car is. I don't care what nobody say. You not going off road, bro.
Shut the car off! Shut the car off! Shut the car off!
New subscriber alert.
Man. Hey, don't jump. I'm finna say don't step on the car.
It's southbound again, just passing Weber. West 96 is 1, 9052 is 2. If we get somebody on 7 to get some spikes on Cleveland.
After an initial surge of 6 calls to dispatch, this final phone call came through.
Who did it? Who shot her in the arm?
So why the dispatch just so chill though? I'm telling ya.
Eastbound Kenmore. Driver's a skinny male, black, all black with that construction buffs.
You know how skinny you gotta be for them to call you skinny through the while you driving, man? Like, stop playing with me, man. Like, you don't see this muscle on my arm. Bro, go off road. Like, what is you doing? We're trying to look good for no reason. This was trying to be cute in your car, get you looking slow. Man, if y'all don't go swipe that wheel, man. I know he just spit everywhere. You finna tip over, ain't he?
Columbus Division of Police does not allow pits on high-centered vehicles, except in deadly force situations.
Oh, wow. So him having his truck raised actually helped in this situation of him not getting pitted. That's wow. Oh yeah, you is a skinny boy.
At this moment, something horrifying happens as the suspect hits a dog that runs into the street in front of a family.
Oh. They're like that car gonna tip at any moment. I ain't gonna lie, dude so skinny he might be standing up and driving, man. Like it ain't no way he not at least 5'1".
Going back eastbound towards here. Eastbound coming back up to the Sunoco lot. Then northbound.
Hey. Like, bro, if y'all don't pit that car, man. He did all that dancing out the window, hit somebody's dog. If y'all don't pit this man.
Southbound again, it's looping around. 9052's number one.
Dang.
Southbound again, both businesses. You take a walk.
Oh yeah, dude playing, man.
Most
Smack
agencies
him.
are not going to box in an armed suspect without an armored bearcat due to the risk of crossfire or simply putting themselves right in the face of an armed gunman.
Man, I almost just rolled over their car, man. He just turned the Tahoe into a monster truck and ran from the police. Man. I ain't gonna lie, that officer who hit him from the side, you should have put your, man. Y'all ain't hitting hard enough for me. GSP would have put that boy on his bumper. Ooh, y'all cars just don't sound too good hitting it. So they on here, okay. Okay. He wouldn't have been at the school bus if y'all pity him already. He keep hanging out the window every 5 minutes. Oh, you finally gave up. These police make me mad. Thank you. Thank you. About time. You should have been hit him. That boy in the window dancing every 5 minutes. Man, I ain't gonna lie. You had one time to emote on me before I flip your car.
Get to cover. Get to cover. Hang on. Get to cover. Hey! Timothy, come out here, hands up! Who's got eyes on?
That boy, that ain't no adrenaline. That's scared.
You got something to break it?
Calm down, man. Scared man in the dangerous window.
He's on the passenger side.
Climb out! Get out. Climb out now. Get the f out.
Come and get.
Get out.
Break that one.
Stick your hands out.
We need fire to stay. Stick your hands out from under the airbag. Airbag.
Huh?
I got you. I got you.
You got eyes on?
Yep, I got hands. I got hands. I got hands. Do not f***ing move. Do not f***ing move. Do not move. Come here. Come here. Come here. Come here.
Get him out. Get him out. Roll him over. Hang on.
Roll over. Get on your stomach.
Whoa. Let's go.
You got this on camera now. You got me now.
I pulled it out. Hey.
Give me more faith. Give me more faith. The bitches who attacked us from little Hey, little bitch. Hey, what's your name? Hey, little bitch. What's your name? What's your name?
Put him down. Put him down. Put him on his.
What's your name?
Put him on his. Put him on his.
What? No. Little bitch, no.
get a good search when you guys get down there.
This is the parking lot of 1784
What?
Huey.
Shut up. Let's go.
Shut up. I'll spill you right now.
Yeah.
I'll spill you right now.
No, you won't.
I'll spill you right now. I'll spill you right now.
That boy, your voice is over with.
And so, can you get with Zone 1, see if they can send a sergeant to the 43 scene? Both the sergeants on Zone 6 are tied up on this pursuit right now.
Stop.
According to court documents, Timothy was arrested and taken to Franklin County Jail, where he was charged with 6 counts of felonious assault, 1 count of obstruction of official business, and 1 count of possessing a weapon under disability. 1 count of felonious assault was for shooting an elderly woman in the arm, who was a witness to the argument that sparked the shooting. Timothy entered a plea of not guilty and was released on May 21st on a $10,000 recognizance bond and a $125,000 surety bond. His trial is set for July 21st, 2025. He is presumed innocent unless proven guilty in a court of law.
Oh, hold on. First off, never did he get out of jail that easy. Second off, this the worst police department I ever seen. Y'all should have been flipped that car. Bro, you got one time to emote on me. Before this car getting flipped, you're not finna keep hanging out the window. Hey, you hit people dog and all. Boy, what? He ran over these people dog. Yeah, the police over here. And what's his name? I need his name exact. Like, today the
Timothy
21st.
was arrested and taken to Franklin County Jail, where he was charged with 6 counts of felonious assault, 1 count of obstruction of official business, and 1 count of possessing a weapon under disability. 1 count of felonious assault was for shooting an elderly woman in the arm, who was a witness to the argument that sparked the shooting. Timothy entered a plea of not guilty and was released on May 21st on a $10,000 recognizance bond and a $125,000 surety bond. His trial is set for July 21st, 2025. He is presumed innocent unless proven guilty in a court.
Man, look, my bad, y'all. I had to get this info down. He was... Man, look, I ain't gonna lie, I can't find nothing on him. Good thing, yeah, Midwest Safety, y'all did good putting that, taking that last name out. But this dude was tripping. Ain't no way that the police let him do all this. That's why I'm really getting to it. Like, y'all let this man emote on y'all 50 times. He out here real life doing emotes, like hanging out there. Like, who do you think you are, boy? Man, look, like, did y'all not see this? I don't know what he was pointing at them, but it was random times throughout the whole thing. He just stopping and trolling the police. Boy, I would have. Come on, man. That Tahoe would have been smushed. It would have been. You would have been in the Impala, boy. That Tahoe would have been in the Impala so fast, man. Stop playing with me, man. Hey, for real, man. Oh, I hit the wrong button. Look, I got one video left, y'all. I got one video left, and look, I got one left. Hey, look. I'm gonna tell y'all one thing you never do. Never sell drugs to an undercover cop. Some things you gotta tell people.
I got a meth pipe.
On January 25th, 2024, in La Crosse County, Wisconsin, a routine-looking traffic stop turned into one of the largest multi-agency drug seizures in the region.
So the canine alerted to the odor of illegal drugs in the car.
Oh,
Is there anything in the car that you know of that's illegal?
I don't know. I went to shopping.
At the center of the case were 59-year-old Tudang and his 50-year-old ex-wife Juatao, a couple who, by all accounts, lived an ordinary life until law enforcement discovered evidence of active drug distribution from their home.
If they don't pay, don't give it to them because
That's
you
why
will get trouble. And like I always scared, and I always tell him, stop.
Around 9 p.m., Officer Sizz initiated a traffic stop while the suspects were traveling on the highway. He had support from Wisconsin State Trooper Degree and Officer Johnson.
Hello. Officer Sizz with Campbell Police Department. The reason I'm stopping you is your damaged windshield. I saw it as you drove by me. Has it been like that for some time?
We take my mom to funeral.
Yeah.
And on the truck coming.
A truck got you and smashed it? Okay, do you have your driver's license with you and your insurance card?
Yes, sir. I was so pissed.
Yeah, I hate when that happens.
So I told insurance, deductible, I don't think $500 can be there. Maybe it's going to be like a
And it's a little too much for, like, the window place just to patch it up, right? They got to replace the whole thing? Yeah. That's the insurance? Can you hand it over, please? Thank you. And ma'am, do you have a license or ID at all? There you go, sir. That looks good. Yes, that cold weather doesn't help.
Yeah, and then bump it.
Oh, okay.
Will you bump?
Yeah, and it does it all, huh?
In this kind of truck.
Yeah. I agree, man. I agree. All right, I'm gonna go check on these real quick. Just hang tight in the car. I'll be back with you in a couple minutes, okay?
Yes, sir.
All right.
The investigation had been underway for weeks and involved numerous controlled drug buys, physical surveillance, and cooperation across agencies.
I want to scratch your thing. Can you actually climb right over this? There we go. Then we're a little safer. Perfect. So where are you traveling to today?
Huh?
Where are you traveling to?
Oh, just St. Paul.
St. Paul?
Yeah.
Okay. What's the reason for your trip?
I don't know. I just shop along with him.
Okay.
Yeah.
And how do you know him?
Oh, he's my ex.
Your ex?
Yeah.
Ex-husband or ex-boyfriend?
Ex-husband.
Okay.
After identifying the occupants, Tudang as the driver and Jua as the passenger, Trooper Degree deployed K9 Coda for a free air sniff. The dog alerted them to the presence of narcotics. Following this alert, officers searched the vehicle.
Come on back here for me. Nope. Don't grab anything. Yep. Just come on back here for me.
So they
Okay?
basically
Now just
set
stand in
up
front of this spot
already.
here. Right up. Nope, not in the snow. You don't need to go in the snow. Just right here for me.
Hey, this just goes to show that if you're gonna do bad stuff, make sure your car is 100%, because you, even though like the police knew you had something, you gave them a reason, like, cause they can't just pull you over for no reason. I mean, they could if they knew, but in this situation, your windshield was cracked.
Okay? You don't have any weapons or anything on you? Can I just check your pockets before you start putting hands in there? Okay, thank you. If you want to keep your hands warm, you can put them in your pockets. I just didn't want to have you have them in there before I checked. Where are you guys coming from?
From my mom.
Your mom's?
From my mom and the funeral.
Oh, I'm
in
sorry.
St. Paul, and came back tomorrow, gonna go back.
Oh, really?
You can open
He can open it.
Yeah, you can open it. You can open it. Go inside of it. You can open and go inside of it. You can open the trunk.
That's okay. That's okay.
In this kind of car, it's gonna cost a lot.
Yeah.
Okay, so my dog, obviously, you open your door. That's pretty indicative, okay? What are we gonna find in your car?
So the canine alerted to the odor of illegal drugs in the car. Is there anything in the car that you know of that's illegal?
I don't know.
Nothing.
I went to shopping.
You went shopping, so you don't know?
Yeah.
Okay. Is there anything in your pockets at all? Without reaching, take your hands out.
Just my wallet, my wire.
Keep your hands out of your pocket.
Sorry.
Shelby. So I'm gonna just have the female officer check your pockets to make sure there's nothing in there, okay?
No weapons, anything that's gonna poke me, stick me, anything like that?
No.
Nothing sharp, no knives that are open or nothing?
No. Okay.
To stay under the radar, traffickers rely on burner phones, hiding drugs in vehicle engines, and laundering profits through wire transfers. Despite those efforts, law enforcement traced the buy money, documented all the evidence, and even included Walmart surveillance footage.
Oh, that was good.
I got a meth pipe that was in the bag that was at her feet. Yeah, take out every little piece of clothing, and well, Shelby went through it, but we're gonna double check because we have info. I think I got it, Cody.
What was it?
Under the wheel. You guys want to go put those two in cuffs?
Where was it?
Under the oil can. He had to Yeah, oil can and a bottle of oil over it. That's got to be a couple pounds. So, pick it up.
They discovered a plastic bag hidden beneath the hood with approximately 443 grams of methamphetamine in crystal form. Both Tudang and Jua were detained on site and transported to the La Crosse County Sheriff's Office for questioning. Their vehicle was later towed and secured in evidence storage.
Are they in? She's in mine yet?
Shelby just walked her back.
Okay.
He's in mine. I haven't talked to him or told him. Yeah, do not say anything to
Can
him.
you take him to the sheriff's office, not jail, to like that back lot, and I'll have them meet you there? They want to debrief him. Sure. We can load this back in here.
What is Josh?
On the driver's seat. Oh. I'll take all the evidence for now.
Yeah, I'm just gonna throw it in his bag.
I'm gonna throw wallet, phone.
Yeah.
Pipes. You didn't notice any ledgers or anything, did you?
I did not.
Okay, I didn't see it. We can load this back in the back. You can just tell him he's under arrest. We're gonna transport you to the sheriff's office. There's somebody there that wants to talk to you. Don't Mirandize or anything, they'll do that.
Yeah, we'll talk to him.
Yep, all this shit, please. I'll take care of it. Can you transport the female to the sheriff's office?
Yeah, to the sheriff's office.
Yeah, the back lot. I'm gonna have the investigators meet you over there to interview them.
Okay.
Back at the sheriff's office, Jua agreed to an interview with investigator Leinfelder and Officer Johnson after being advised of her Miranda rights.
What is tomorrow, Friday? Do you work? No. I suppose you don't get paid for babysitting the grandkids, huh?
No. Well, my son-in-law said, Mom, if you babysit, I'll pay you $50. I'll send you $50 in the thing. That would be nice.
And then do you get it?
No. It was gonna say that, but I'm here now, so it's okay.
Or a dinner or something.
Can you give a message to my ex-husband?
Is that who was in the car with you?
Yeah.
What's that?
Tell him that I love him very much. And because his stubbornness
And because what?
His stubbornness. He don't listen to me. I have always loved him with my whole heart. But that's not enough.
I can tell him that. You guys stayed friends?
We stay friends. And I always tell him that, all you have, your children and me, is enough. He doesn't see. He pushes children away. He pushed me away. The children stay away from him, but I couldn't let him be alone. He doesn't have anyone, so I stood by him.
He chose to go a different way than his family?
Yeah, no matter what I do, he always says I'm not good.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Yeah, but I felt that because he doesn't have parents to love him and show him love, and all he knows is tough love.
Jua said flat out that her children stay away from their father. She stayed with him, she said, because she didn't want him to be alone. So what do we take from this? That even good intentions, or love, or loyalty won't save you from consequences. That grief, left unaddressed, can grow into something much darker. And that the system, whether it's law enforcement or courts, rarely gets called until it's far too late.
Someone stand by him and make him feel like he's not alone.
But he still feels that way, huh?
I told him, don't do this. This is not us. We don't born this way. We don't raise this way. You want children, I give you beautiful children. I love you. I've been giving you my whole heart all my life.
Is it Joe, Julie?
Joe, Julie.
Julie, before I ask you any questions, you must understand your rights. You have the right to remain silent, and when you say can be used against you in court, you have the right to talk to a lawyer for advice before you ask any questions I have with you during the time of questioning. This is saying that you understand those, so you can check that, yes, and then sign and date it.
She signed the waiver and spoke candidly about their involvement in the drug trade. Jua explained that the couple's descent began after a personal tragedy, the loss of their child approximately 2 years prior.
How did we get here?
I don't know. They told me, I was telling her, standing by him because I love him. My whole heart. My children said, my family said, he don't love you. Why are you staying with him? And I told them, I feel like he just wants to be loved. But his children love him, but he doesn't see I love him. He doesn't see. He want more. He was living a normal life. We all living normal life until my son died. My son died 2 years ago.
I'm sorry.
How did he die?
He died from his sleep. He got the last Christmas. together, and then he went, and then he never woke up.
How old was he?
He was 35.
They ever figure out what happened?
I don't know.
Really?
But he had kidney problem too since he was 11. So he been through a lot. At that time, my husband never the same anymore. He can't sleep. We all grieve. It's terrible. We grieve. This time we have to let go and move on.
Cases like this aren't always black and white. On paper, it's a drug bust, meth, guns, cash, the whole operation. But when you actually read through the reports, talk to the evidence, and listen to what was said in that interview room, you see something a little more layered.
My son, Simon, his friends started to come around. That's when everything started, when I don't even know what's happening. And before I know it, he came to me because we didn't have money to do my son's stone. So my husband came to me and said, we don't have money, so can we do this for my son's stone? And I said, no, that's not us. That's not us. We'll find a way, we do fundraise. And he said, just try. And then that's how he started. But when he started, he started by those young kids came around him and tell him about, how they doing this and how they got making him feel like he feels sympathy for them.
What do you mean by when you say that they're telling what they were doing this?
Like they said, we don't, when they do drugs, the people that are selling to them charge too much.
Trust too much?
Charge
too much. Okay.
So my husband, he's a good heart. I'm telling you, he's not a bad person. He's a very good heart man. His heart is very humble.
New
So he
subscriber
feels
alert.
sympathy for them. And he said, you know what? If you really want to do it, I help you. I help you, and I help you, and you just take the profit, so that you can build and you can buy clothes, and you can have money to buy clothes and food because they're homeless. And that's how everything started.
Simultaneously, agents with the West Central Metropolitan Enforcement Group executed a search warrant at the couple's residence in La Crosse. Officers recovered additional quantities of methamphetamine, totaling more than 200 grams, alongside 190 grams of marijuana stored in jars and baggies. One particularly alarming discovery was methamphetamine concealed in a child's blue jean jacket. Investigators also located a black high .9mm handgun, rifles chambered in .22 and .30-06, a .177 caliber air rifle, and numerous items of drug paraphernalia. A locked black safe containing drug-related evidence was also seized, as were surveillance hard drives that appeared to have recorded security footage from inside the residence.
What kind of drugs was he dealing with?
Just meth. No marijuana, nothing else.
That was kind of high level.
So he didn't get anything. And I said, you need to stop because there's nothing here, And then he said, no, we want to help them, so let's continue.
Jewett didn't lawyer up or plead the fifth. She talked, and she didn't glamorize anything, if anything. She admitted they were dealing drugs. She admitted they got in too deep.
When it's fronted to him, how does he then pay for it when he goes back up?
He just told them to get the price that the guy wanted back to him to give to the guy, and then the profit the kids can have.
Do you know what the price was that he had to give back to the guy on any of that?
No, at that time I don't know anything.
Okay.
Yeah.
Eventually, did he go bigger than a zip?
It started like a 1 fronted, and then a 2, and then sometime when he got it, those kids, they had lived this lifestyle for so long, so they know how to lies, or they know how to manipulate him to believe them will pay. Some pay, some don't pay, and then he get trouble. And I always there to tell him, if they don't pay, don't give it to them because you're gonna get trouble. And I always scared, and I always tell him, stop. He said, if you're scared, then don't do it. And I said, even I'm not doing it, I'm here. I'm here because I love you, and I want to help you. I want to help you to understand that life is not just this. We can find another way to buy the stone. And, these kids, they have a choice. They have a choice to build a better life or like make a better decision. They choose to live like this. It's not that they don't have mom and dad. They do, but it's the lifestyle they want to live. And this is not us. We brought in Christian.
Her statements, stacked on top of the surveillance and a growing pile of evidence, basically confirmed what investigators already suspected. The Taos managed to move between 42.5 and 45.5 ounces into La Crosse County from August 2023 through January 2024. She also stated that she believed her husband had been receiving approximately 2 ounces of meth per month from January through August. In the 6 months leading up to his arrest, Tudang was involved in distributing or possessing with the intent to distribute more than 5.5 kilograms of methamphetamine. According to his own statements, he sourced meth from various suppliers located in Minnesota, California, Canada, and Mexico, and acted as the main supplier for at least 6 other drug distributors. Throughout the investigation, a series of controlled buys were conducted, during which Tudang and Jua unknowingly screwed themselves over right in the ass and sold a total of 203.9 grams of methamphetamine to a confidential informant in La Crosse. In at least one of these transactions, Tudang was armed, and he later attempted to obtain additional firearms, reportedly to provide to his drug sources. The couple took a break in December 2023, but resumed activity in early January, and on the day of their arrest, Jua said they traveled to Minneapolis to purchase 1 pound from a man known only as Joe, who she described as Hispanic.
How many times have you either gone up to Minneapolis and got meth or had meth delivered down to you in those
At
last
the
2 years?
beginning, it was like they come down
How often?
once or twice a month.
Once or twice a month? And what would they bring down when they come down once or twice a month?
New subscriber alert.
I not really know because at the beginning he was like negotiating with him and like talking to him. So I don't know anything until later. Then the guy was like pissed with him that he doesn't have the right money, doesn't have the right number, and he was at him. And I said, honey, don't do this because you don't know how to do it. But he said, you know, he will try. And then he's not good at computer technician or like dealing with numbers or reading. He doesn't have patience. So I was with him, so I said, I help you. I help you calculate. I help you to put everything together. So it's like when I helping him to put the numbers and making sure that he has the right number for the guy, everything was starting to go better.
How much was he, when you started helping him with the numbers, what kind of weights, how much was he getting?
Sometimes he, at the beginning, I don't know, but when I started, it was like maybe 3 zip, 4 zip.
How many times do you think you got 3 or 4 zips when you were helping him with the numbers?
You mean how many times the guy bring to him?
Or did you go up there?
Oh, no. We never go on that guy.
Okay, so
Yeah.
he'd bring 3 or 4 zips down to you.
From to, yeah.
How many times do you think that happened?
2 times a month.
2 times a month?
Yeah.
In the end, both Tudang and Jua were charged with multiple felony offenses, possession with intent to deliver methamphetamine, and maintaining a drug trafficking place. Tudang was released on a $7,500 signature bond, Jua on a $5,000 bond. But given the volume of drugs involved and Tudang's suspected connections, the state referred the case up to federal prosecutors. When a U.S. district judge finally sentenced him, he described Tudang as a serious risk to the community, and on March 3, 2025, Tudang and Jua pleaded guilty to federal drug charges. Ultimately, Tudang was sentenced to 90 months in prison, 7.5 years, and Jua was sentenced to 5 years of probation. Some believe she was forced into Tudang's operation out of fear, while others wonder if she was just as involved and just better at hiding it. This case was a reminder that drug trafficking doesn't always come with a warning label. Sometimes, it's not the shady figure in a dark alley. It's an ex-couple driving home, looking like they had just finished a weekend antique shopping trip. Or it's a quiet man in his 50s, living what seems like an average life, who turns out to be running a side hustle as a full-blown drug lord.
Man, wait. Like, hold on.
Yang was sentenced to 90 months
90 months in prison, right?
7.5 years.
7.5 years,
and Jewel
okay.
was sentenced to 5 years of probation.
Man, get on. Man, get out of my face, man. Don't make me mad. Don't make me mad, y'all. Like, swear somebody, man, I know somebody who will steal a candy bar from the store and get 7.5 years. Like, come on, y'all. Stop playing. Stop, like, what? How do y'all get this, man? They said he was a serious risk to the community and gave him 7.5 years. Imagine. Imagine. Like, oh my Lord. She got 5 years probation and she was 100% was smiling. When everything was going good, she was laughing. I promise you she was. She was laughing and smiling, and then she went in that interrogation room, gave that good story. I ain't gonna lie. Now I don't trust her either. She gave a good story, but now I don't trust her. What'd you say, JD? How you get 7 years? Hey, yeah, look, man, you right. Right, man. I don't know. The court system confuses me. I don't understand the court system. Because how can I, like, on a random Tuesday, you could straight do a basic crime and get 10 times the amount of time? Like, nah. Nah, something is off. Something is off. Y'all bogus for this one. Now, this just blew my mind. 5 years probation for helping sell how many ounces? Like then she just admitted he didn't know how to do math. So boy, you out here trying to be a drug dealer, you can't do math. Boy, if you don't go back in the house and go to work, boy, stop playing. If you don't go work hard, man, stop playing with me, man. You don't want to learn how to count, but you want to be a drug dealer. Like, what type of world do people be living in? And then she was basically the one helping them count. He couldn't count good and you could. And he couldn't read good either. I remember them saying, yeah, man, you can't be no drug dealer. You can't read or count. You got to be able to do one or the other. Like, you got to be able to read. You got to be able to read or count, yeah. But good ones can do both. Like, let me shut up before they ban me, y'all. Let me shut up. Let me get up out of here for YouTube ban me. And I see a Google notification just pop up on my phone at 4 in the morning. Hey, y'all be thinking I be playing, man. I be straight getting harassed, man. YouTube, I'm sorry. I'm not saying nobody should be a criminal. I'm just saying in general, you know. But look, y'all, man. Retro the Supervillain. I'm finna get up out of here, y'all. Hey, look, I'm be back on here a little bit later. So everybody tap in with me later, y'all. We got some more crazy videos on the way.